Hi, this is Brian. It's Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. Hopefully everyone's doing okay with all this stuff going on, and I've still been working, so I haven't really had time to think about it. But anyways, I just picked up my second 365, the SAS version, and of course I got the two 10-round mags with it, and I also got my 15-rounder that I was talking about getting. I went ahead and ordered it anyways, even though I don't really care much for the way that it fits in there. But we'll see how good it is when I actually get to go break it in. I also ordered 3 more of the Lakeline LLC, the metal followers. I had already replaced it in the 3 12-rounders and the 2 10-rounders that I had, and I haven't had any problems with those. So I went ahead and replaced the plastic ones in the 2 10-rounders, and I noticed that they were sticking in the cutout for the where the catch goes. The follower was actually hanging up in there. Somebody had mentioned in that other video that they had to file it down, so that's what I ended up doing. So let me unload them. So what I did is I just filed off the corner. I'm going to try to show it on the 15 before I file it down, because I left this one. I noticed it did it on this one. For some reason, these are all the new mags. These other ones I had since last year when I bought the gun. The 3 12-rounders have been functioning perfectly, and I got the 2 10-rounders that came with it. And all these ones already have the metal, the alloy Lakeline followers in there. So I don't know what's going on with these, but basically I had to file just the tip over there because they were getting caught in the where the magazine catch goes at. So I just filed just enough so it doesn't catch on there. So anyways, these are the 2 new ones. I've already filed both of those just on the end, and of course put a little light lubrication. And these ones I've already loaded them probably about 10 times, and they've been fine. And like I said, I haven't had any problems with these ones for last year. These ones have, well, between this other gun, the original one I have has 1808 in it right now, the round count. And I haven't had time since I've been working to go back up and fire it again, but it's pretty much been my everyday carry. Anyways, let's try this. Here's the SAS, and I'm going to go ahead and unload it. And I do like the snag-free stuff. The only problem with this is it's kind of hard to use the slide stop because it's so small in there compared to the standard one. And then of course when you go to disassemble this, you need to use a coin or something in here. And I've already scratched it up a little bit. Use a penny or a quarter or something to stick in there to turn it the same way as the standard one. Except for you just have to put a coin in there. But yeah, it's really nice when you unholster it from a pocket or whatever, because there's nothing on this side to catch. So I do like it. Can't wait to go break it in. Anyways, here's the 15-rounder. And I noticed that this was catching on there too, and I didn't file this one down yet because I wanted to do it on the video like I did with the 10-rounders. So let me see if I can get it to catch. No, it didn't do it that time. I could see it's starting to get a little wear on there though. Let me try it again. I wanted to see it on here because somebody had mentioned in the other video that I made last year that they had a problem with the catching and they had to file the end of it down. So that's what I did with the 2 new ones. I just filed just the edge of it. Let's try this again. I want to get it to catch on camera so you can see what it looks like. Oh, but then it made it that time again too. Let's see. That's what I was saying though about making sure that you test these things when you change them out. Because I love these 365s, as I got 2 of them. So I didn't go pick up the second one if I didn't like it. I would have just bought something else. But I do question why they put those plastic followers in there, because I noticed that with these 10 rounders, the brand new ones, they were still nosediving. And this is SIG ammo too. This 124 Elite Plus P that I've been carrying now for a while. So kind of disappointed that this plastic one's still nosedive with like 3 rounds left in there, I noticed. So that's why I switched them out with the metal ones. As soon as I got the gun, I went ahead and ordered another set of those. Well, it's not going to do it now, but I'm going to make it do it. But make sure if you replace any of these parts to double check and make sure it's actually functioning okay. What it is once it gets up past, I think it's about 5 rounds. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once the follower gets down past the notch is where you have to worry about it, because it seems like it catches. It's 4, 5. 5 is just below the notch right now, so let's see. It's in the process of when the 5th one's coming out and it goes up. And right there, it's about a halfway up right now, let's see. It went past it that time. I don't know why, for some reason, they were getting stuck there. Let's see. Anyways, what it looks like is, I don't know if it's the way that the spring's compressing. There, this is what it ends up with. The last 4 rounds in there are just loose because it gets caught. I don't know if it's just picking this up or not. Let's see. Where's my flashlight at? It's getting caught right at the cutout. You can see it's stuck right there. So what it does is it ends up with the top 3 rounds, or the bottom 3 rounds are loose, just sitting in there. And I had to push it over a little bit to simulate it, but for some reason it was catching. I don't know why these new mags, those 2 10-rounders did it a few times, and then this 15-rounder is brand new. I just took it out of the box. Right, I actually ordered it directly from SIG too. It came directly from the SIG website. So anyways, that's what happened. So make sure that if you replace any of this stuff, that you double check the function of these, because I haven't had any problems with any of these other ones, but this is what it is doing. So let me load this back up so this piece doesn't come flying out of there. There. So all I did was to resolve it with the 10 rounders, and I'm gonna this might be boring, so you can just stop the video or whatever. I'm gonna unload and load them a bunch of times real quick, because I'm kind of tired. I've been working all day. And I'm gonna see if I can make sure that there's no malfunctions. But so this edge right here, you can see where it's already been rubbing. I just put this together when I got home from work, like about 2 hours ago, or about an hour and a half ago. You can see where it's rubbing right there on the edge. I don't know if this is picking it up or not, but that's the part that needs to be filed. It's just for some reason that sharp edge right there catches sometimes, and it doesn't do it all the time. As you can see, I just loaded and unloaded a few times. I think it's the way that the spring is compressing down is causing it to go over to that side a little bit. So let's see. So I think when the spring is compressing down, if it pushes over to the edge a little bit, it's causing it to slide up into that side and get stuck on that corner right there. So anyways, all I did to resolve it on the other one, I just took this. Let's see if I can see this in the light here. I just took the file here and just filed it down the edge, just that corner. Just smoothed it off just a touch. There. Just has like a little bit of a sharp edge on there. Okay. Okay, there we go. There, now let's try that. Put a little bit of lube on there. I just wanted to show, because if you don't test these things, these are the things you're going to run into. So make sure you test all this stuff. And I don't know why they haven't just switched over some better followers anyways. I mean, I have a bunch of mags here. The 312 rounders, 410 rounders now, and a 15 rounder. 2 of the 365, so I'm not complaining about the gun. But they need to come up with a better follower, because the ones they give you are not good at all. So, I mean, I had the 2 brand new magazines right out of the package, and they were getting stuck. The rounds were 2 or 3 rounds from the bottom was getting nosediving a little bit. So I don't understand exactly what the problem is, but they need to come up with something better, like these metal ones, and make them where they're smoothed out like that a little bit better. So anyways, let's try this now and see if it's any smoother. Okay, there's 15. I'm just load them all up. These are the new ones. I've already tested these ones. They've been in the range a bunch of times and it's worked perfectly. Same thing with the 12 rounder that's in here. I think the 12 rounder is the perfect fit, so we'll see how this 15 rounder is. It looks a little bit awkward and gaudy. I don't know why they didn't make it fit in the handle a little bit better. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, but okay. Anyways, just my opinion. I guess it holds 15 rounds, so it's better than 12, but still. There's 10. Okay, here we go. Let's see. The 10 rounders I've already tested after I fouled them and lubed them up, and these things have been working perfectly. So, but just for redundancy, let's see. There's 10. Let's try the 15 rounder. Okay, there you have it. I'm going to unload and load it one more time. The 10 rounders I've tested, I've reloaded these things several times, probably about a dozen times now, just to make sure that they were functioning okay. All I know is they are a lot smoother with those metal ones in there over time, and those ones are wearing in really nice too. And I did, or actually I forgot to bring it out, but I did order the, since this is coming up to the 2500 mark, probably the next time I go to the range, since I got a bunch of 9mm to shoot up, I ordered 2 replacement recoil springs. So that is going to get replaced. Alright, pop this back together. Alright. And I know these are the older ones because I actually put a little bit of yellow paint on there a while ago on the SIG logo so I could tell them apart which ones came with which gun. Because I knew I was going to get a second one. Alright, let's try this 15 a few times real quick. Like I said, this is going to be boring, but this is all I'm doing right now because I have to get up to work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So, just wanted to do this real quick since I just got this stuff in. And I've been happy with this. I really like the way this carries, this SAS, this SIG anti-snag. It's been really nice. I can't wait to go break it in. See how I like those sights. I don't know. It's kind of weird with that dot in the back of the slide like that. Okay, here's 15. Let's try this again. And this is a brand new mag, so the spring is so nice and stiff too. Alright, try it again. Okay, and my hands are all wore down from washing them all the time. And I work on the railroad, and of course I haven't had any time off with this everyone else being off. My fingers are just wore down from the all the washing and hand sanitizing. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna load it up one more time and then I'm gonna be done with this because my hands are already sore. But as you can see, I've already function tested everything. The ones that were already really reliable, the 210 rounders, which I'm going to take them up to the range, put quite a bit through them when all this nonsense is over with in the next few weeks or so. So, we'll see. See if I like this 15 rounder. But I can tell you that those plastic followers that they put in here are junk. I don't know what they're doing. Obviously they should learn from Glock with their magazines. I know they're trying to go for size here and everything, but still, those plastic followers are cheap. Here's what they. Here's the one I just took out of this one. They haven't improved it since the other ones, obviously. So I'm gonna throw it in the bag with my other parts and throw this stuff away. But that was right from SIG Direct, right from their website.